decided to give you an update today because I haven't given you an update in a while. So I just want to tell you like how far along I am and just give you some, basic updates. I'm 25 weeks pregnant yesterday, and so that means I'm almost in my 3rd trimester, which seems absolutely crazy to me. So pretty much what I'm going to be doing today is just updating you on what happened basically in my 1st trimester, and I will do another video on my 2nd trimester, and then I'll do like videos probably like in between, little videos of things that I want to pay more attention to. It's hard when you're talking about pregnancy because so many people have opinions, especially on parenting and everything like that. But like when it comes to actually birthing the baby and everything, I just feel like you should be like completely informed. Don't make rash decisions because everybody else is doing it, and just know what you're getting yourself into. It's really crazy because more women are informed about buying a car, like more people in general, but more people do research into buying a car than giving birth, which I think is completely crazy. And since there's such a large amount of C-sections given these days, it's really scary, and you gotta inform yourself and know what you do and you do not want for your pregnancy. Of course things happen and sometimes you need to have a C-section or you need intervention. This is what I feel is right for me, and the couple of things, I'm not gonna get too far into it, but I just really just, if you're pregnant or thinking about getting pregnant, I really suggest that you do your research and know what you're getting yourself into. So I found out right after I found out I was pregnant, I called the midwife, and unfortunately where I live there's not a lot of midwives. There are not a lot of midwives, so you don't get to choose your midwife like you get to choose an OB. But I feel like there are so many pros when it comes to having a midwife that that doesn't really bother me. So anyways, you have to call right away. As soon as you find out you're pregnant, you have to call right away because they get booked up pretty quickly because there's not a lot of them. And I was very lucky actually. Both my sister-in-laws and my sister have all had a midwife for their birth. They were all different situations. And that one was like, there was 2 home births, 2 at a hospital, one that had to have intervention and stuff like that. So I don't know if I want to really get into midwives and why I picked a midwife and all that stuff in this video, but if you guys want more information about why I picked a midwife and all that good stuff, then I'll do another video on it because I would just be rambling on forever about what are the benefits of having a midwife. So basically, anyways, I got a midwife 2 days after I called, which I was like super excited about, and I was very happy because that's what I'm most comfortable with, and that's what I've, so many women have experienced like in my life, and it's always been a positive experience with the people that I've known who've had a midwife. Then I'm just gonna get into things that are not so serious. Food aversions for my 1st trimester. I haven't had any food aversions really. Pizza I've not had a stomach for some reason, but pretty much like I'm kind of like a picky eater in general, so didn't really have anything that I like was like no. Like some meals sometimes I'll just be like no, like meat, like beef was like, but it comes and goes, like it's not every day, it's just weird. But so I really, those were the only 2 things that I've really shown aversions to, so I haven't had anything really like dramatic or anything. Cravings, I haven't had any real cravings either. Like I've pretty much, I don't know, it's really weird. Like I just in general am a person who likes to who craves things. Like I'll like, oh no, I need some, sugar or Skittles or something like that. So that really hasn't changed that much. So I can't really say that I've had any specific cravings really. Tangerines lately I've been loving. Pickles for a little short period of time, the typical pickle thing. But nothing like weird together. Like I've heard people like ice cream and pickles and stuff like that. Like nothing weird like that. Nausea. I'm going to talk about, I have been super lucky during this pregnancy. I know a lot of people get sick the very first trimester, like they don't feel well, they're nauseous, they throw up, and they get morning sickness. I was feeling nauseous out of the whole like first trimester, maybe 2 days, and I didn't throw up or anything. One day I had like a really bad dizzy spell, and then that made me feel nauseous, and then another day was just, ugh, I just felt like blah. But that was pretty much it. Like and they weren't even like days that were close together, they were just kind of a couple weeks apart. So I've been really, really lucky. I haven't gotten sick. I have a cold right now. But other than that, like I've been completely fine. So I'll talk about stretch marks in the first trimester. Stretch marks, what happened was like, this is really weird. As soon as I found out I was pregnant, I didn't have any symptoms of being pregnant. Like I didn't, maybe because I found out so early, they didn't really, but in general, like nothing really changed. My body didn't really change, except for all of a sudden my boobs started to, this might be TMI, but my boobs started to grow. Right at the next day after I found out I was pregnant, my boobs started just to be sore and grow, and yeah, so I got stretch marks on my boobs right away. Like I didn't even have a chance. Like I literally, probably the first month I started getting stretch marks. So that was just, they're just all on the side. I'm not worried about them. I don't really care. It is what it is. Like, what can you do? Because they just grew so fast. Now they don't hurt. And as for my belly, I didn't get any stretch marks on my belly yet, like the first trimester at all. So it wasn't bad because, well, usually you don't show till a little bit later anyways, depending on the person, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!